Well, hello everyone. This is Wes from Atlanta. Sorry it's been so long since I have updated. I said I wasn't going to do like other people and not try to give you a weekly update, but life gets in the way, and I'm like some of the other people where I only like doing videos when I'm in private as well, and it seems as though there is always someone in my house. So I'm actually at the business center right now, about to go work out in the gym next door. Someone was on my machine, so I decided that I would go ahead and do a video since I have time, kind of give an update. It's kind of a lot of stuff that I want to do. So start off with everything that everyone else always gives off first. I had the gastric bypass, RNY. Did that on December the 4th, 2018. I started off the high weight of high weight of 258. Surgery date was 256. Today is January the 17th, 2019. A little over 6 weeks later. Just had my 6-week appointment yesterday. And I have lost a total of, ready, drum roll, 42 pounds. I am 214 pounds today. Wow, right? I am amazed. Cannot believe this was the best thing I have ever done in my life. No regrets whatsoever. I feel great. The reason I had this surgery was because of my knees hurting so bad. It was one of the reasons. And my knees feel fantastic. I've been going up and down steps, no problem. It's just the greatest thing I've ever done. I feel great. My energy is up. I feel like I can do more things now. I'm more active. My clothes, this shirt's way too big for me. I haven't bought any new clothes yet. I don't want to because I'm still losing weight. Lucky for me, I did not hit that stall that everybody else hits, it seems to be. I lost weight from the first day all the way through now, and it's still going. So from 256 to 214 pounds, I am so happy. But just want to give you a few updates on everything, just kind of let you know how I'm doing. I did it because my surgery, if you haven't seen my previous videos, because of the comorbidities I had. I went back to the doctor, and he actually took me off one of my high blood pressure medicines. That was a week after I went to see him on December the 17th. I had it through Dr. Hart, through Atlanta Bariatrics. Great place to go if you're looking for somewhere in Atlanta. Atlanta Bariatric, Dr. Hart did a fantastic job. Had actually robotic surgery where he was sitting off to the side and working the robotic machine to do my surgery. Unbelievable. The pain was not bad at all. It was my phone froze. Okay. It was a great surgery, great doctor, loved it. Went back to see him on December 17th, took me off my high blood pressure medicine, my high cholesterol, and my acid reflux medicine. All three of those he took me off. I still was on a heart medicine for my rapid heart rate, and for my heart would skip and it would race. So it's called tachycardia. The last 2 weeks, just noticed I was feeling so tired. My blood pressure was getting down like around 100 to 100 over 68. So I ended up taking myself even off of that because it was a blood pressure medicine also. I don't suggest doing that for anybody, especially if you have tachycardia, if you have a heart problem like they say that I had. I have not had any problem whatsoever with any of my heart racing, my heart skipping or jumping, anything like that. So anyway, I haven't had any problems with that whatsoever. So if you have that, I don't suggest, because I am not a doctor, so I don't suggest you coming right off of it like I did. But I have not had any problems. I'm going back to my heart doctor in about, I think, a week or so to see. I have a gut feeling he's probably just going to keep me off of it. I'm only taking 2 medications right now, and those are just simply allergy medications. And that's all I take anymore, other than my asthma inhaler. I do have asthma. I had that since I was a child, but I've noticed that it has dramatically gone down compared to what it was. So I did that. I went to there. He took me off medication, said everything went great on the surgery. Let's see. I've got a list over here. So I went back. He told me I could go back to work. I went back to work on December the 17th. As you know, if you watch my videos, I'm a police officer. So I started packing my meals and doing things of that nature. The thing that I noticed worse about anything is that I have to wear my Kevlar vest. And you wear it pretty tight on you. The only thing I notice is when I'm eating that it pushes against my pouch, and it is harder to eat because it almost feels like there's a lead weight inside your stomach sometimes. Not all the time. I'll loosen it up and then I'll eat and I feel okay. It's starting to get better now that it's been a little bit of time. It's starting to feel better. That was one of the things that I noticed when I went back to work. We have a cafeteria around one of the hospitals, so I can always go get eggs. I tried chicken sausage. Oh my God, that was from hell. It was horrible in my system. For some reason, and I've tried it like several times since, I can eat just a little bit of it, but it sits like a lead weight in my stomach. That's one of the only things that I've tried that I cannot eat. But other than that, I pack like previous night's dinners and take them with me. Speaking of eating, what I normally eat, I have normally scrambled eggs in the morning. Maybe like this morning I had scrambled eggs and 2 slices of turkey bacon. It's like previously cooked, throw it in the microwave, heat it up, have a little bit of egg. I had that. For lunch, I normally have I have a little salad with some cheese and some deli ham put on it. And I found that Olive Garden has a low-cal Olive Garden dressing. It's like 30 calories for like 2 tablespoons, which is and it tastes fantastic. I'll try that, or I will have some kind of leftover. Normally, I'm either grilling or baking chicken, pork chops. I even had lamb chops, were delicious, and I make a sauce out of bone broth and wine and mushrooms. I eat that a lot. I eat cauliflower, broccoli, green beans, any kind of sauteed vegetables. I saute them with a little bit of olive oil, and I use the pink salt. It's so good. So that's what I eat for lunch and usually for dinner, something like that. I know they say that you're supposed to eat 3 meals and 2 snacks. I have really only been doing, for me, and they say, we want you to do 1 protein shake. I have no problem getting in protein, and I met with my dietitian yesterday. So she said, that's fine. I'm only eating 3 meals a day and 1 snack, and no protein shake because I'm getting in enough. But so I'll eat breakfast about 8, lunch about 1. Then I'll have a snack in between of usually a yogurt, the light and fit yogurt, not light and fat, light and fit yogurt, Greek yogurt, and then I'll have dinner because I usually don't get home about 7:30 or 8, and have dinner and then go to bed. My off days, sleep in a little bit. Usually do about the same thing with exercise in here, which is what I'm about to do. I'm off today. With exercise, I've been lifting weights. I've been working out. Been working out, trying to keep my muscle, and I've been running. I actually ran 1.5 miles yesterday without stopping on the treadmill, which is unbelievable. I can't believe it. That's just, for me, normally I'd run 1/8 of a mile and would not be able to breathe. And this is without even being on any medication for my heart. So that has been fantastic. When I am out, sometimes I will eat out. I'll go to a restaurant and I'll get like the just meat and vegetables, like say how they bring them out for like tacos or whatever. I'll get it without the rice and stuff, and I'll just eat the meat and the grilled vegetables. Then I have leftovers, or I'll get a salad, or I'll go to, for breakfast, I'll go to Chick-fil-A. And a lot of people don't know you can order just a side of eggs and a side of the grilled chicken breast. I'll eat that. That's like $2 is all it costs for you to get that. So it's really, I found that it's not hard eating out. The difference is in eating, and this is something that you're going to learn that is very difficult, and it was difficult for me, and it still is difficult for me. There's a difference in being full with this surgery and a difference in being full before surgery. And it's so hard to explain to you. You don't get that satisfaction of sitting back and, I'm full. You don't get that anymore. You don't get that mind feeling of, whoa, that was good in my head, I'm full. You don't. What happens is you eat enough till you feel, the way it is for me, it's really weird. I will feel a little air bubble come up. And it's basically, maybe for me, I don't know, it's saying, okay, your stomach is completely full. Don't eat anymore. I've noticed if I do eat more, it just backs up. There's been a couple of times I haven't actually, wouldn't call it throwing up, but burping up food, and then I would just keep burping it up, and I would just spit it out. I mean, that's the only way I can, because it was stuck there and it was horrible. But normally I know when I feel that, cut it, I'm done. You don't get that mindful like you're used to. It is kind of disappointing. Your mind is like, no, you want more, I want more. But no, it's not that way. You've got to get used to that. I've gotten used to it. Last week we went on a short vacation to Orlando where my wife's parents live. I grilled out, live in an apartment right now so I can't grill, but I love to grill. Got the charcoal grill, and for me, not having a drink while I grill is tough. So I had a little thing of the Fireball, little bottle, and I drank about 3/4 of it. And let me tell you something. Alcohol and gastric bypass works quick. I got happy real fast. Didn't make me sick or anything. I felt really warm. I felt that buzz after just like 2 little sips of it. On the downside, it did seem to go away pretty fast. It was not there very long. But, I'll be a cheap date right now. So watch out if you do drink. Don't drink much. I'm taking my vitamins every day. I take 3 multivitamins in the morning. I take the Bariatric Advantage. I take 3 of them every morning. I'm off the chewables. I'm on the pills now, which is, for me, is much better. I'd rather take a pill than do those chewables. And I take 3 500 milligram calcium chewables a day, which I do like this because they're like treatment. There's so many different flavors. I love those. It's like a little treat during the day, and it kind of helps curve the sweet tooth. Speaking of sweet tooth, I do crave every now and then something sweet. I'll go get a little scoop of peanut butter, and it helps to curve that. Because, man, I used to love sweets. One other great thing that has happened to me lately, I've noticed that I've been sleeping, and my sleep apnea machine just kept blowing. It goes in around I had the nose pad to go through my nose, and it would just blow right out my mouth. And I would wake up with the most dry mouth in the world, dying for some water, and I would do it. Finally, I said, you know what, I'm just going to try to sleep without it. I did this last week on vacation. I slept through the night, or through half the night that night, without my sleep apnea machine. Ever since that night, I have slept without my sleep apnea machine, and I feel amazing. It's awesome. So all of my health things have seemed to dissipate, and it's just been 6 weeks. I'm like, what? It is so amazing. I'm exercising. I'm lifting weights. I feel good. People are looking at me like, wow, what happened to you? I don't mind telling people what happened. I have lost weight and feel great, and I did the gastric bypass. And I tell everybody that needs it, if you need it, do it. But anyways, that's about all I've got. Looks like they have left my machine, so I'm about to go try to run 2 miles today. We'll see how it happens. But anyways, if you have any questions, want to ask any questions, feel free to comment below. I do check, and I will hit you back. All right. By the way, I did have a picture I was wanting to show you of where I had lost weight. And if I can figure out how to put it on here, it was like I took one before and one like last week or 2 weeks ago. It looks like I had a baby. I'm not even kidding you. The difference is crazy. All right. It was great talking to you, giving you an update. If you have any questions, like I said, comment below. Y'all have a great day. See you later.